Can you talk about religious narcissists? That was my experience with my ex-husband. To the contrary belief, most religions teach men to be narcissists. They use Bible stories to justify that shit. Men are righteous and women are unrighteous. Think about the stories. Think about all the women that are deemed as evil in the Bible. Eve, Jezebel. Solomon's wife told him to cuss God and die. Lot's wife looked back at her home that was burning down and turned to a pillar of salt. Delilah cut Samson's hair off. Even the statue of Babylon represents evil, and that statue is a woman. This is consciously training your subconscious that women are unruly, can't be trusted, and are evil. You may have a Virgin Mary and the song was all that in there, but hear me out. They use a lot of it to justify. They don't even let women preach. Women are like the smartest people on the planet. See, religion is all about the man. The man this, the man that. Understand, masculine and feminine supposed to balance each other. It's not one over the other. So if it's one over the other, that leave it toxic. Most religious men think a woman should just shut the hell up and follow his lead. But women have the right to question and ask, where are you going? Because if you don't know how to lead yourself, how can you lead her? You out here bumping your head into shit, she's gonna question your leadership. I'm not talking about the women that just don't want to be submissive altogether, that want to act masculine and shit. Yeah, a lot of men use that shit to justify their bullshit. Men will use religion to be more narcissistic. And go look up, I give you a homework, go look up every religion founder. There's Catholic, Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, whatever. The co-founder of those religions were men. What makes you think if I'm narcissistic that I want to be equal to the woman? I'm greater than you. And since I'm greater than you, you have to do everything I say. Don't get it wrong, a divine order should be at stake. Universe goes in order. Morning, noon, night, that goes in order. But at the same time, there are men out here that will use that religious shit as to try to dominate everything. That's why I tell people, if you leave religion, don't become spiritual either. Become conscious, because those out there who are truly conscious understand the power of the woman. The Bible teaches you it's Jesus' blood ransom sacrifice is why we get everlasting life. Actually, the woman being on a table, when she give birth, she could lose her life and she lose a lot of blood. It's her blood sacrifice that gets you here in the first place. Most people will say, let's baptize you. But it's the woman water breaking. That's your baptism to come through her, to come through life. The woman is the key to everlasting life. Because when you come through woman and then you reproduce, and your blood is in your children and they reproduce generation to come, you constantly live through your children. So through the woman is how you receive everlasting life. No man want to give women that credit. Y'all should just shut the fuck up and stay in the kitchen. But only a narcissistic man would think that way. How many times women seen some shit about a fucked up homeboy that her man had? He ignored her and then later on found out that his woman was right the whole time. Women can sense vibe. Trust me, I can go so deep in this consciousness shit, but I won't go there. For masculinity to restore itself, it must rest in femininity. I'll tell you how it works. The men is out in the world, iron is sharpening iron. But when I come home, the way I get my rest, I must rest in femininity. That's why the wife creates the home space. When I'm eating her meal, when I'm making love to her, she's rubbing my back and put me back out to the world to fight that shit again. That is me resting in her femininity. But if she can't rest in her femininity, you can't either. Damn, I'm giving jewels. I'm gonna lose some religious followers, but I'm gonna say this shit anyway. It's probably gonna be my last video I might ever make on TikTok, depending on if they clip me for this shit, or depending on people band together because I'm attacking religion at this video. But if any religion that teach you that men are greater than women or men are better off without women, you don't need that religion. You don't need a Joel Osteen who's a fucking snake. You don't need a TD Snakes. We all have God in us. They say we made in God's image, but the highest form of God on this planet is a woman, for those who need it.